Could this be Ronaldo's final group stage match ever? June 23, 2026. Cristiano steps onto the pitch at 41 years old, the armband on his sleeve, and across from him stands a team that has never, and I mean never, played a World Cup match before in history. Uzbekistan. The debutants. And they are not here to take selfies with CR7. Think about this for a second. Portugal's roster reads like a Ballon d'Or shortlist. Bernardo Silva pulling strings. Bruno Fernandes threading passes. Rafael Leo burning down the left wing. João Neves bossing the midfield at 21. And leading the line, the man with 130-plus international goals, chasing one last fairy tale before he hangs up the Silicaro shirt for good. Roberto Martinez knows this is it. The golden generation has one more shot. But here's where it gets spicy. Uzbekistan didn't sneak into this World Cup. They earned it. Unbeaten in Asian qualifying. A defense that conceded just 4 goals in 10 matches. Eldor Shomurodov up top, sharpened by years in Serie A with Roma. And a head coach in Timur Kapadze who has drilled this squad into one of the most disciplined low blocks you'll see in the entire tournament. So how does this actually play out tactically? Portugal will press. High, aggressive, suffocating, Martinez wants the ball won in the final third within 6 seconds of losing it. Expect Vitinha and Bruno to squeeze the Uzbek midfield, forcing long balls toward Shomurodov who will be isolated against Ruben Dias. Uzbekistan's answer? A compact 5-4-1. 2 banks of defenders sitting deep, narrow, daring Portugal to break them down through the middle. They'll concede possession, probably 30% of it, and live for the counter. 1 quick transition. 1 ball over the top. That's their entire game plan, and honestly, it's worked before. Just ask Saudi Arabia what they did to Argentina in 2022. Quick pattern interrupt. Did you know Ronaldo has never scored against an Asian nation at a World Cup? Never. 0 goals. That stat ends on June 23rd. I'd bet my Sunday roast on it. Here's my prediction, and I want yours in the comments. Portugal 3, Uzbekistan 0. But it's not as comfortable as the scoreline suggests. Ronaldo breaks the deadlock around the 38th minute, header from a Bruno cross, classic CR7, peeling off the back post. Second half he adds another from the penalty spot after Leo gets clipped in the box. Brace. Celebration. The Sue. The whole stadium loses it. Bernardo Silva adds a third late on with one of those curling finishes from the edge of the D. 3-0, game over, right? Wrong. In the 89th minute, Uzbekistan finally get their moment. A long ball, Pepe, or whoever's anchoring that backline, gets turned, Shomurodov is clean through, and rattles the crossbar. Portugal's defense looked old. Slow. Exposed. And that's the warning sign nobody in Lisbon wants to talk about. Because here's the truth nobody's saying out loud, Portugal might win this group and still go home in the round of 16. Their attack is world-class. Their midfield is elite. But that back 4? It's held together with duct tape and Pepe's stubbornness. Teams will figure it out. The question is whether Ronaldo gets to lift the trophy before they do, or whether this really is his last dance. 41 years old. 5 World Cups. 0 trophies. 1 last shot. Whatever happens against Uzbekistan, you're watching history, either the start of a fairy tale ending, or the final chapter of the greatest international career we've ever seen end without the one thing he wants most. So tell me, what's your score prediction for Portugal versus Uzbekistan? Drop it in the comments right now. And if you want match previews, tactical breakdowns, and predictions for every single World Cup 2026 game, hit that subscribe button and ring the bell. I'm covering all 104 matches. Don't miss the next one. Click the video on your screen for my full Portugal squad breakdown. See you there.